Okay, I've cut my piece of foam out for my repair, and when I glue this, I'm going to start trying to trim this, snip a little bit off, but it's not going to matter much because your leather, once you push your leather, it's going to push this down. And this foam is very, very bouncy. Like, I mean, it literally bounces. So it's real light, but it springs back real easy. So it's going to do the job. So if you don't get it perfect, you don't want to cut too much of it off because, like I said, it's going to smash. I'm going to glue this and probably trim just a little bit off here, kind of round the edges a little bit. Probably snip this off right here. And it's not going to look perfect when it's on there. It's not going to look like the original one, but it is going to do the job. And what I'm going to do, I mentioned in my previous videos, if you're following me, I use the glue, and I'm going to use this. It will go over top of this and pull this down, and it will help the leather because this stuff's pretty slick, but the glue will stick to it. And I'm going to have this pushed down. I'm going to pull it tight. That way it'll form itself to, you can't see it there, but I will show you a video once it's glued down, and I'll pull it and it'll kind of take the shape of the original. It'll pull this down and kind of round the edges off. So that's my whole thing about that. And I'm going to cut pieces of foam out for this. I'm going to put extra of this foam, and all I'm going to do there is I'm going to take a piece of foam that's that big, and I'm going to glue it to that. So it's going to be nice and comfy, and it'll smash down when I put my new leather on. But I'm also going to take some of this and I'm going to cut pieces out, and I'm going to put that over top of it too and kind of tuck it in. And that's nice, and this stuff's really nice and cool too. But it's strong. This stuff is strong. It doesn't rip. It's nylon. I mean, it's not ripping. You can pull on it, whatever. You have to cut it with a good pair of scissors. But I'm going to glue that, and I'm going to help try to keep these. Of course, the new leather will do it. I'm going to glue pieces over top of this. That way, all this will be supported, and this stuff here won't rip as easy as the leather or the seat covers. So it won't rip as easy as this foam will. But like I said, I've sprayed in here to kind of sturdy this up to where, because all you got is wires that you hook into. You don't want those pulling out, because then you will have nothing to hook your new leather upholstery to. So I sprayed glue down there to let it dry, and so it'll stiffen this up some and make it stronger. I didn't spray any on this. I will eventually when I put the new foam on. But that's all I'm doing, and I had to fix this piece here. And what I'm going to do there, I showed in a video, is I'm going to cut a piece of this off, and it's going to basically drape this whole thing. That way it'll make it stronger, and I'm going to glue it and stretch it to where it has to be. And you won't see this because it'll be underneath. Plus, this should help the leather to slide on a little easier, because this stuff's like slick. So we'll see. This is the first go at it. So I've put a couple coats on this because I'm going to have to put a piece across here and fix that part. So probably going to take a piece of this and kind of put it down in there, and then lay my other piece over top of that. But you'll see, it'll look like this, except for it'll be this collar, and I'll have foam pieces over top of that. It'll just be a piece of square I'll cut out and trim it, do whatever. So like, subscribe, and share my videos, and follow to see how this turns out.